Good morning, little one. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. The topic which we are going to discuss today is from class 2nd and the subject is EVS. Do you know what is EVS? EVS is the short form of Environmental Science. So this is your teacher Parveez Sabrin from Bardastan Matriculation Higher Secondary School. Today the topic which we are going to discuss is houses around us. So the topic, what is the topic we are going to discuss today? It is houses around us. At the end of this section, you would have come to know about the difference between the house and the home. The learning outcome of this section is the difference between the house and the home, and also you will see the different types of houses and how to keep your house clean. So these are the outcome of this section. Now let's move on to the next slide. What is the topic which we are going to see today? It is houses around us. In olden days, when the mankind emerged, the people started living in caves. After that, the people decided to develop their civilization. Civilization is nothing but planning their own life or the building which they built. This is known as civilization. When the people started civilization, they become civilized and they started building houses. So this is the picture of a oldest house in building. It was built on 1200 BC. It is located in France. So now you can see the latest model of the building. This building belongs to Sachin Tendulkar, the cricket player. You can see how different he has built his house. There are more examples for the modern technology which we are using now. Civil engineering, it is the technique to build the houses. It has been emerged a lot and it has been developed a lot. You can see from this pictures. So you can see how much it has been developed. So nothing is impossible nowadays in civil engineering. Some people also build some weird houses to show their innovation and to show the difference between their houses from others. Do you know what is a house? Let me tell you. First, what is a house? House is nothing but a place which provides us shelter. So it is a place where we have relax and where we have lots of fun. Do you like your house? Yes, even I like my house very much. So everyone will like their house very much because we spend lot of time in our house. It has some special memories and also special things to be remembered. So every house is special to each and every people who live there. Now let's move on to what is a home. So do you know, children, what is the major difference between a house and the home? The house is built with building. It is just a building. It is built with bricks and cement. But home is built with love, care and affection. So the major difference between the house and the home is house is built with bricks, cement and mud. But home is built with love, care and affection. Now let's see the type of houses. You have two type of houses, that is permanent house and temporary house. Permanent house is nothing but the house which is fixed to the ground and it cannot be moved from one place to another. See, the house that is fixed to the ground and it cannot be moved from one place to another. But temporary house is nothing but the people who don't live in a particular place for a long time use temporary house because it is not fixed to the ground and it can be moved from one place to another. To make you understand better, I have a picture of permanent house and temporary house. So this is a picture of permanent house, the house which is fixed to the ground and it cannot be moved from one place to another. But In temporary house, you can remove the house and you can move it from one place to another. The nomads who don't have a proper house or who don't live in one habitat for a longer period use temporary houses, and also the people who go for trekking use this type of houses. Now let's see the types of permanent house. There are two major categories of permanent house. The first one is kacha house. Kacha house are nothing but the house which is built with mud, straw, wood, stones and bamboo. Let's see a picture of a kacha house. So this is a kacha house. Children, do you know what is mud? Mud is nothing but களிமண். ஓகே, மட்னா களிமண். ஸோ வீடு வந்து பழங்காலத்தில் இந்தியாவில் நிறைய பேர் களிமண் வச்சு தான் வீடு கட்டினாங்க. இங்கே பாருங்கள், இங்கே தெரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? ஸோ களிமண், ஸ்ட்ரானா வைக்கோல், உட்னா கட்டை, ஸ்டோன்ஸ்னால் சின்ன சின்ன கற்கள். இப்போயும் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுற மாதிரி செங்கல் எல்லாம் இல்லாமல் அவங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கிற கற்களை வச்சு, பேம்பூனா மூங்கில், ஸோ இதெல்லாம் வச்சு house கட்டினாங்க. அதுதான் வந்து hut. So it looks like this, children. In olden days in India, many people lived in hut. I have another picture to show you. So you can see the two type of huts here. So இந்த மாதிரியும் வீடு கட்டினாங்க, இந்த மாதிரியும் வீடு கட்டினாங்க. Okay, children. Now let's move on to the second type of permanent house, that is pakka house. So pakka house is nothing but the house which is built with bricks, cement, mud and iron. So now shall we see a picture of a pakka house? This is a picture of a pakka house. It looks very beautiful, right children? The house which we are living now is pakka house. So நம்ம இப்போ வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கிற வீடு தான் pakka house. Bricksனா ஒன்றும் இல்லை, செங்கல். So செங்கல், சிமெண்ட், மணல். So what are your windows made up of? So windows are made up of iron. இல்லையா, அந்த கம்பியால் தானே விண்டோ வந்து செய்கிறாங்க. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் சேர்த்து கட்டுறது தான் pakka house. நம்ம இப்போ வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கிற வீடு வந்து pakka house. புரியுதா சொல்லுங்களா? Now I have an activity for you. Are you all ready to play a game, children? Now ma'am will show you some pictures and you are going to find out which room it is. Jishnu, guess which room it is? Have you guessed it? Yes, it is your kitchen. Now tell me the spelling for kitchen. K-I-T-C-H-E-N, kitchen. So this is the spelling for kitchen. Tell me again. K-I-T-C-H-E-N, kitchen. Kiran, come on, now guess which room it is? Yes, it is your study room where you get lots of knowledge. Now spell study room. Yes, T-U-D-Y, study room, or O-O-M, room, study room. Spell it once again. S-T-U-D-Y-R-O-O-M, study room. Now come on Anya, tell me which room it is. Yes, it is your living room. Now spell it. L-I-V-I-N-G, living room, or O-O-M. Repeat it again. L-I-V-I-N-G, living, or O-O-M, living room. Very good. Now let's move on to the next slide. Now we are going to see the types of pakka house. There are two types of pakka house, bungalow and apartment. Bungalow is nothing but it is a big house which may or may not have a lawn before it. Lawn is nothing but the grassy land before it. So this is a picture of a bungalow. It is nice, children? It looks very beautiful, right? So bungalow is a big house or cottage which may or may not have a lawn before it. Lawn is nothing but the grassy land. Next, apartment. Apartments are collection of houses being kept in single place. That is, it is a housing unit that occupies only one part of a building. So due to urbanization, the apartment culture emerged. Urbanization means children, நம்ம கிராமத்துல இருந்து நகரத்துக்கு நம்ம வேலைக்காகவும் படிப்புக்காகவும் நம்ம இடம் பெயர்றதுனா அங்கிருந்து நம்ம இங்கே வந்து வாழ ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய மக்கள் கிராமத்துலேருந்து நகரத்துக்கு வரும் பொழுது நகரத்தில் இடம் குறையுது. ஸோ இடம் அவங்களுக்கு தனித்தனி வீடு கட்ட இடம் இல்லை. அந்த மாதிரி டைமில் இந்த அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்டை வந்து கட்ட ஆரம்பித்தாங்க. ஸோ ஒரே பில்டிங்கில் கிட்டத்தட்ட வந்து ஒரு 500 to 400 ஹவுசஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ இப்போ நீங்கள் சிட்டியில் சென்னை அந்த மாதிரி சிட்டிஸில் மெட்ரோ சிட்டிஸ்லலாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே இந்த மாதிரி அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ் தான் கட்டியிருக்காங்க. இது எதுக்குன்னா இடத்த சேமிக்கிறதுக்காக. ஸோ டியூ டு அர்பனைசேஷன் the apartment culture has been started. Now let's move on to types of temporary houses. So we have 4 types of temporary houses. That is tent, houseboat, caravan and slit house. Let's see one by one. The first one is tent. Tent is nothing but it is a house which is made with cloth canvas. It is made with canvas cloth. Canvas cloth na onnu illa, we have raincoats in our home, right? So you go and touch it, it will be you will know what is canvas cloth. Actually the cloth will resist the rain into it, so we will not get wet. The people who go for trekking use tent. Next, houseboat. You can see the two views of the houseboat. In India, in Kerala and Kashmir, you can see houseboat. It is a wonderful experience to travel in it. If you get a chance, just go to Kerala or Kashmir and have a experience of traveling in houseboat. Do you know, children, we have a floating post office in India. It is located in Srinagar at Jammu and Kashmir. The name of the post office is Nehru Park Post Office. It is floating. Actually, in a lake it will float. In a boat there is a post office. It is a pride to India. Now you can see how the boat house looks. So the boat house can move from one place to another as it is sailing on water. The next one is caravan. So this is a caravan. You can see a kitchen, bedroom and bathroom inside a van. Actually caravan is nothing but it is house on wheels. See here, it is a bedroom, and as we move you can see a kitchen and bathroom. So all these rooms inside a van is known as caravan. The actor and actress use this type of caravans during their shooting. Next one is slit house. Actually according to their habitat the people build their houses. அப்படினா நம்ம வாழ்ற நிலப்பரப்பு அங்க இருக்கிற climatic conditions, so due to the change of climates the people build their houses. Slit house is nothing but the people build it where there is more and more rainfall. In India, Sirapunji, which is located at Meghalaya, the slit houses are built more because நிறைய மழை பெய்யும் போது அங்க ஃபுல்லா ஃப்ளட் ஆயிடும் இல்லையா. இப்போ வீடு தரையில இருந்துச்சுன்னா மழை தண்ணி வீட்டுக்குள்ள ஈஸியா வந்துடும். அதனால நிறைய மழை பெய்யுற இடத்துல நம்ம ஸ்லிட் ஹவுஸ் கட்டுவோம். ஸ்லிட் ஹவுஸ்னா ஒண்ணு இல்ல, the house is raised using bamboo poles. So bamboo poles வச்சு அந்த வீடை கொஞ்சம் உயர்த்தி கட்டுவோம். எதுக்காக கட்டுறோம்னா தண்ணி வீட்டுக்குள்ள ஈஸியா வரக்கூடாது அப்படிங்கிற ரீசனுக்காக கட்டுறோம். இந்தியால சிரப்புஞ்சி அப்படிங்கிற பிளேஸ், அந்த பிளேஸ் எங்க இருக்குன்னா மேகாலயா ஸ்டேட்ல இருக்கு. ஸோ அங்கே தான் வந்து இந்தியாவில் இருக்கிற ஹையஸ்ட் ரெயின்ஃபால், நிறைய மழை எங்கே பெய்யும் இந்தியாவில்னா அங்கே தான் பெய்யும். ஸோ அங்கே இருக்கிற வீடுகள் எல்லாமே ஸ்லிட் ஹவுஸாக தான் இருக்கும். த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஹவுஸ் இஸ் igloo. So as you see in the picture, the place which is fully covered with ice, that is Antarctic and Arctic portion, the place is fully covered with snow. Imagine children, can we build house using bricks and cement here? So நம்ம bricks and cement வச்சு இங்க வீடு கட்ட முடியுமா? முடியாது. அந்த மாதிரி நிலப்பரப்புல என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னா the people build house using the ice blocks. The people build houses using the ice blocks. Okay children, so full ice வச்சு கட்டினா உள்ள வந்து வீடு வந்து சூடா இருக்குமா ஜில்லுன்னு இருக்குமா? The house will be warm inside. How means the people after building the house they will cover the interior part of the house using the animal skin. So that animal skin will produce some warm temperature inside the igloo. So நம்ம igloo உள்ள இருக்கும்போது உள்ள வந்து சூடா தான் இருக்கும், ஜில்லுன்னு இருக்காது. Okay children? So this is a picture of an igloo. அழகா இருக்கா? Good. Let's move on to the next slide. Roof. What is mean by roof? Roof is the important part of a building. So imagine a house without roof. Roof இல்லாம ஒரு வீடை imagine பண்ணி பாருங்க. So உள்ள மழை வரும், வெயில் அடிக்கும். Can we live without roof? So the main part of a house is roof. We have three type of roofs. First, flat roof. Flat roof is nothing but in plain areas like as we live. So நம்ம இருக்கிற மாதிரியான plain areasல the rainfall and the sunlight both will be moderate. So ரெண்டுமே மழை காலமும் இருக்கட்டும் வெயில் காலமும் இருக்கட்டும் ரெண்டுமே வந்து மாடரேட்டான லெவல்ல இருக்கும். So இந்த மாதிரியான இடங்கள்ல we built houses using flat roof. So you can see around your houses, major houses will be in with flat roof. The next type of roof is slanting or sloping roof. So this type of houses are built in hilly areas and the areas where there is more and more rain or ice. Imagine if they built a flat house. So மழை நிறைய பெய்யுற இடத்துலயோ இல்ல ஐஸ் நிறைய கொட்டுற இடத்துலயோ நம்ம flat roof கட்டணும்னா when the water or ice falls on it, the roof can easily break down. In such condition, when there is a slanting or sloping roof, when the ice or rain falls on it, it slides down easily. So மழையோ இல்ல ஐஸோ என்ன ஆகும், இந்த roof மேல விழுந்தா அது வழுக்கிட்டு ஈஸியா கீழே விழுந்துரும். அந்த ஒரு காரணத்துக்காக மட்டும்தான் hilly areas where there is more rain or ice fall, they build slanting or sloping roof. Next one is arched roof. So arched roof is nothing but they are building it to show a wow factor to their houses. So all are building the houses with flat roof and slanting or sloping roof. So to add an wow factor to a building, the people are using arched type roof. So you can see how beautiful and different the houses look. Next, we are going to see how to keep your house clean. Children, cleanliness is next to godliness. So, we should keep all our surroundings always clean. So, if we keep everything clean, we will be very healthy. So, clean your house regularly. How we can keep our house clean? We should regularly clean your house. Weekly once, you should always clean your house. Next, how to keep our surroundings clean? We should throw the garbage in the dustbin. You should not throw everywhere the dust. Okay, you should throw the garbage in dustbin only. Next, you should wash your utensils. Utensils means nothing but vessels. So பாத்திரங்களை யூஸ் பண்ண உடனே நம்ம எப்பவுமே வாஷ் பண்ணி வச்சிடணும். So utensils is nothing but vessels. What is the meaning of utensils? It is vessels. V-E-S-S-E-L-S, vessels. So what is the meaning of utensils? Utensils means vessels. You should wash your vessels regularly. Okay children? Next, you should always grow more plants beside your house. So plants give us oxygen. So plants தான் வந்து நமக்கு ஆக்சிஜனும் கொடுக்குது மழையும் கொடுக்குது. For living, this too is very essential. So you should grow more and more plants around your house so that you will get good oxygen and good rainfall. So plants give us, what does plants give us? Plants give us oxygen. What is the spelling of oxygen? O-X-Y-G-E-N, oxygen. And what else it is giving children? It gives us rain also. So R-A-I-N, rain. So this both are very essential for our life to live. So you should grow more plants so that you can live healthy and happy. Thank you children. I hope you would have enjoyed this section and learned about the different types of houses. Thank you.